Hey guys, I am so excited to share this video with you today. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and it's pretty much, it took me like 20 minutes to throw everything together, and it's like for one of those times. So say you're going to a potluck or a dinner, or you have a secret Santa, and then you just like, I would rather make someone something because that is so much cooler than actually buying them something. So what I did was I made 3 plates on a vegan caramel. It's a raw caramel, only 3 ingredients for each. So it costs nothing to make, and it was so much fun. And it's also so much better when you get a personal gift like that from someone. And then I made date truffles. Now, I'm a bit of a dick and I kind of forgot to hit record for the second part of the truffles. So forgive me, peeps, I'm so sorry. I will explain what variation that I did though, because I'm nice like that. Anyways, I've been feeling so festive and I have loads of ideas for these easy, quick DIY gifts, and especially when it comes from the kitchen, because they say the way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. They say that about men, but I kind of feel that's more true about women, because the way to this lady's heart is by my stomach. And I mean, the only way to my heart is through my stomach, because I love food and food makes me happy, and caramel makes me happy. Like caramel apples, you can dip apple slices into it. There is so much you can do. You can bake with it. You can make apple pie with it. You can put over vegan ice cream or any type of vegan ice cream, and it's delicious. And the best thing, because it's only got like dates and water and like raw cacao powder in it, you can have it for breakfast in your oatmeal. That's the best thing about raw vegan desserts, is you can pretty much have them any time of day. And you don't have to like justify it. You don't have to be like, oh, it's a cheat day, I can have something sweet for breakfast. You can be like, guys, this is a normal breakfast. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm just too excited and rambling on, as I usually do anyway. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you at the end. Good morning. So I realized that dates are actually super cheap in season, and a lot of the time people are like, oh, I miss things like caramel apples or caramel sauces, but when you go vegan you can't have them. But I'm showing you guys a really easy way to use them. It's cheaper than buying it in the store. Thank you, phone. And it's actually one of my favorite like Christmas gifts to give to people. People know they're getting something food related when it comes to Jags. So I'm going to show you the base of it and how you can play with it for different things. So all I've got in here is like a packet of dates that's been soaking in water overnight. Now you need that because it makes them super soft and easy to blend, easy to do whatever you want with it. But the best part to this is, so it's just plain dates soaked in water for 24 hours or 12 hours, whatever you want, or if you don't have a lot of time, then like 2 hours with hot water. But I keep the liquid from it because it's a really nice natural sweetener to use in baking. It's nice and sticky. Oh, and I can even use one of my glass jars. So, a little blender like so. We are going to use the slotted spoon, not only for rice and soups. Dump this bad boy in. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place the liquid that's left over from the dates soaking in here. And if I need to make this like a bit runny or whatever, instead of using water, I'm actually going to use the date liquid. There we go. And that is just pure, just from the soaked date. There is no additives, nothing in it. But I'm telling you now, you add this bad boy to smoothies or baking. Oh my god, chia seed pudding? Guys, this is going to change your life. This is like completely preservative free, and I'd be great selling things. No, I wouldn't. So I'm just going to pop the blender on quick and just like pulse it a little bit. Hopefully I don't wake my roommate and her boyfriend up. With this, if you don't have a food processor like me and you're using a blender, I keep pulsing it and mixing it, pulsing it and mixing it, and then that's the only way to get like a paste consistency if you don't have, say, the highest power blender. that's only because I was doing 3 flavor profiles. But if you only like one of the ones that you see, then just put them in one. So for the first one, I added 3/4 of a cup of raw cacao powder to my date mixture from the first bit. Blended that all up, and then I added a splash of that date juice just as an extra sweetener and just to make it a bit more of a caramelly paste. Blend it all up, and then you have magic. By the way, yes, I did eat out from the container, and it was magical. Hashtag no regrets. For the next one, because I went for the fall-inspired theme, I emptied my dates and exactly the same as before, added a splash of water. Then I added in some cinnamon. Now, some people don't like too much of a cinnamony taste, but I'm all about that cinnamon because 'tis the season, as I say every single time. And then I added some vanilla to it as well, just to add a bit of extra zhuzh. Blended that all up, and again, like before, the mandatory taste test, and then put it out into your jar. And then finally, I don't think I could do anything without adding peanut butter or any type of nut butter. You can add almond butter, pistachio butter, walnut butter, pecan butter, anything you want. So just empty the dates out and then add 3/4 of a cup of your nut butter of choice. Yes, that may sound a bit excessive to some if you don't like a nutty taste, but this girl likes her peanut butter. So I added in quite a bit. And then once again, blended it all up, and then put it in my jar. Then I'll show you in the end how I decorate the jar to give them out to people, but guys, you dip apple slices in this, or you put it in oatmeal, it will change your freaking lives. Alright, now for the super messy part. First, we're doing the almond dark chocolate cranberry truffles. Try saying that 6 times fast. Crap. But you can't. Anyway, so for this, I blended in my soaked dates overnight. I had soaked in an extra 4 cups. So this is just 2 cups of the dates with 1 cup of almond flour. And then I added some extra whole almonds just for texture because I like my truffles having a bit of a crunch to it. Blended it all up. Now what I had to do was I had to keep stopping the blender, mixing around the mixture with a spoon. It was a bit of a nightmare, but anyway, then I scooped it out into a jar so that I could fold and mix in the rest of my filling ingredients. And of course, I licked out the blender because I'm gross like that. So first I added in some vanilla powder, and then half a cup of dried cranberries. Now you can use whatever you want, and then I added half a cup of raw vegan dark chocolate. You can add cacao nibs if you like something really super chocolatey. And then I added in some cinnamon because, like we always say, it's the season and it's good for your blood sugar. It's good for everything. Cinnamon makes people happy. Then I added in a cup of coconut flour and coconut flakes. You can choose whatever type of variations you want, but just try and make sure it's unsweetened because naturally the dates are sweet enough. Mix it all in just to fold everything in together and make sure that you'll feel like the mixture is really started. Okay guys, so this is when I had forgot to hit record when I had added the peanut butter to the second batch. But pretty much it's exactly the same thing as the first part of the recipe, except you don't add the cranberries in or the chocolate chips. You just add the peanut butter. But if you want to do a whole kitchen sink thing, then go for it. Why not? Experiment with the recipe. You can add in raisins if you don't have cranberries. You can add in crushed nuts. You can add in pine nuts. You can add in like candied pecans. It doesn't matter. Any nut butter you want. It's just the consistency that you're looking for, where once you've put it in the fridge to set a bit, you can roll it into the balls. But yeah, just play. Coconut flakes. Coconut flakes are amazing. Coconut flakes and cranberries. Just, there are like endless possibilities. It's so much fun to play around with. So once I did that, as you can see, I've just rolled the balls up. I kept that date syrup from the caramel, like from soaking my dates, coated the balls in that so that the coconut and everything would stick to it that I'd put on the outside. But anyway, I will show you guys that, so enjoy the rest of the video. Finally, as you can see, I'm just rolling the date balls in the liquid like that was left over from soaking them, and then I'm adding different toppings. So I'm adding the coconut flakes to some of them. Other ones I added some melted chocolate to the outside just to harden them a little bit. It's just, you can play around with absolutely any type of toppings you want, and here is what the final product looks like. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If there are other type of gift ideas you want to see, let me know, whether it's body baths, body scrubs, body oils, but usually I kind of like to keep it food related because I'm Jax and because I like food and I like Christmas. So I wanted for my next one do a vegan mince pies, because mince pies and gingerbread men, but I'm gonna try and wait till December, like the 1st of December, to do that, because I don't want to get too cray-cray. But I think my next video I'm gonna do 3 apple inspired recipes, so whether I do 3 desserts or 3 treats, but I kind of like the ideas of the little Christmas gifts, so I think I will do that. Anyway, once again, this lady's rambling. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.